Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel.
Hey, it's it. Yeah, it's it. You watching her vid, putting it on the grid.
If you are new, hi, my name is Sydney. Nice to meet you. And if you have always been here, I appreciate you so much and welcome back. So today is June the 14th, 2023. And if you do not know, I am finally a sophomore, baby. I am finally a sophomore. I have finished my first year of college at University of North Texas. A little background information. I am majoring in kinesiology, pre-PT for right now, which is physical therapy, but I might switch over to pre-med. Still feeling the vibe on that one. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. Today, this video is going to be the pros and cons and my full-blown experience of my first year at college. Did get a recommendation about this video. I just didn't know like how to do it or like, you know. And also, if you see me like looking around, is it because I'm just in a random parking lot? But it's okay. It's okay because we're thriving for you. We're thriving for you. Yes. So nothing more, nothing less. Let's get into this video. Okay, so let's talk about my experience at UNT. So I live in Houston and UNT is like north of Dallas, but like 30 minutes to 40 minutes past Dallas. So it's like a good maybe like 5 to 6 hours away from home. Was I upset? No. Was I homesick? No. Okay. So honestly, I really enjoyed myself. I love everything about UNT, the people. It was just nice to get away a little bit and then also have like people to like be there for me, because I know not a lot of people get that. So it's just like, you know, even though I'm like 5 to 6 hours away, I can still be like, hey, I want to go home, and then they would drive that hour. Like, I don't know how, but you know, it was just something for me. The community was nice. I like the diversity. The campus sold it for me itself. It's just beautiful. The people there just want you to thrive. Like, they really do. My first year was amazing. Honestly, I wouldn't say I was sheltered, but I wouldn't say I wasn't sheltered. So I knew stuff. I knew, you know, a lot of things. So when I went to college, I didn't like wild out like crazy. You know what I mean? Like some people, they would wild out crazy. But I didn't wild out crazy, you know? I knew how to balance a lot of things. So going to like parties, doing work, school, managing grades, like everything was just according to how I used to be. Really, it was just leveled up after that, like a good extreme pretty much. Pertaining to like school wise, I did good. I finished with a 3.8, so I made to Dean's List. It was a struggle, I will indeed say. It was a struggle, but I did it, because some of those classes, I will indeed say, were kicking my butt. Okay, I'm talking about you, anatomy. Talking about you. But other than that, I thrived very well. My total like experience, I'll give it like an 8.7, because you know, you got little things that pop up here and there. Like, I did want to transfer, not because of the school, but like other things I was just going in my life. But then I met even more people and it just made me not want to do that. So in general, I love the school. I love the school and everything about it. I love the distance. I love how it's just like a little college town. I love it so much. So I'm ready to like explore more when I go back up there, because this year I didn't really have my car up there, so I was getting chauffeured around, but I was paying gas. But this year I get to take my beautiful Heidi. That's her name. That's her name, Heidi. So let's get into the pros and cons about UNT. So I'm going to read off my phone because I did write like certain things. What I really don't know what to start with is pros or cons. So we're gonna start with the cons and then make it up with pros, okay? The first con is basically the bus routes. So I stayed on Victory. If you don't know the dorms yet, Victory is basically, it's on campus, but it's like off campus. Like, you have to cross a bridge or take the bus to get back to the full main campus with all the dorms, basically all the food, all your classes. It was just, yeah, That's where I stayed. So again, the bus routes. You're really going to dedicate your time to the buses if you live at Victory. You really are. Because especially because you need to go to classes, you need to do all this, so you're gonna need to know how to work the buses if you stay on Victory. Please learn how to work the buses. The bus app. It's a bus app that helps you go. It's a transit app. Once you really know how to work it, yeah, it might tick a little bit, like the time might be wrong. You might be there like 10 minutes early and it's not even coming until 20 minutes. I'm sorry, it just happens like that. There might be times where it says that it's like 10 minutes away, but it's actually right there and you just missed it. So that's happened to me so many times when I try to like go to the main campus and I'm like, oh, I have like 5 more minutes. I get outside and the bus is already leaving. So that's a little con about the buses, but it's also a pro because it's there for you. You know, sometimes it's on time, especially like the Highland Express, the Highland Parking Express. That's your best friend. Mean Green, NRT, those are iffy, but they will get you to your place. Also, we do have like the buses do go off campus to like the off housing apartments. They do go to those, and then they also do take you to like a little mall area that we have in Denton, which is like Walmart, Sam's, is JCPenney? I think JCPenney's, Ulta, Whataburger. Like, they have a bus that literally drops you off there and you can just shop or do whatever thing, get groceries and stuff like that, and get on the bus to get back on campus. So that's a pro also with the bus routes. So it's not really a con, but it's a pro as well too. Some buses do stop running at certain times, so you really have to like figure out what bus goes to where, how do you get there. Just don't get on the wrong bus. Please do not get on the wrong bus. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, I will indeed say. Maybe once to 3 times at your time at UNT until you really know how to work it and which bus stop goes to which. Just don't panic, okay? Because you might think you're going to Victory or going to Joe Green and all those places, but you're really going off campus. Just pay attention to the buses. Pay attention. Or if you're new, get on the bus and say, does this go to blah, 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 blah? Does this go to Joe Green? Does this go to Rollins? Does this go to all this? And they will tell you no. So you need to get off this bus and wait for another bus. So make sure you know about that, okay? Okay, not gonna lie, that was a long con, but another con would be the Victory time dining halls. So, like I said, this is my experience. So, Victory dining halls they're closed on Saturdays and Sundays. So if you're hungry and you're at Victory, you're gonna have to get on that bus and go to the main campus to eat at Eagle Landing. That's what it is. The times, it like closes at like, I think 8 for dinner, and then on Fridays it closes at 7. Like, people, this is college kids. Nobody is going to come back and like at that time. And you know, like some people be staying out to like 10, 9, like at least extend it to 9 or 10 o'clock. Like it just don't be making sense. What I think is we should have a 24-hour dining hall. Like, y'all know college people be out 24/7. So, because we be coming back and we be hungry. So, and then we gotta spend our money to get some Uber Eats or something like that. And then also the breakfast time, 7 to like 9 or 7 to like 8. Like, who be up that early? So the breakfast is already done. They gone. If you have Victory, they done. So that's another thing. But also a lot of people do like Champs. I like Champs too. I will definitely get their chicken every single day. But the leg of the wing, I can eat that up all day. Chicken is my best friend. Sorry, I had to put that out there. Will be the hills, the road, and the construction. Baby, they crazy. The roads are crazy. Especially when you like get to a certain point, you like they need to fix it. And it came to a point where like they fixed the whole like Victory entrance to get there. And it was basically like there was construction from like first semester, like around the end to like the end of the second semester, and it was basically already done. It wasn't that bad for y'all to hold it for a whole semester basically. And then if y'all try to go somewhere else, the construction is just, it's constructing. I didn't think that the hills were crazy until you're on campus, gotta walk the hill. That's it. That's what will get you. Will be when you're walking and you like, oh, this is nice. Then you're like, dang, I'm going up. And then you're like, whoa, like it be hitting you. Okay, the parking. The parking. Now, I know I didn't have a car, but some of my friends had cars, and the parking was crazy. The parking is very limited for students, and there's a lot of students on this campus. So why is the parking like this? When you get a parking pass, it costs like about a good $400. So why are we getting a parking pass and we can barely park on campus when we have classes? You know, you have to go at certain times, especially like 5:30 and ongoing. Like after 5:30, you can park anywhere. But before that, that's where you really had to like park way off to the side or something and then walk. Like, what if it's raining? I don't think it was really clicking up here. So I get that, but they should at least like up it up to maybe like 2 o'clock or something. I mean, we do got a big garage for all the cars and stuff like that, but it's like, why are we parking here if our class all the way on the other side of campus? I think they're having a new garage, so I hope that's coming soon, because ups and downs with the parking, like, do better. Do better. So the other one is like, a lot of people don't like it. I don't really mind, but they don't like the college town. UNT, Denton shares it with TW, so it's UNT and TW as a whole. Then like community college and stuff like that. It's a college town. You're not gonna be finding a whole bunch of malls, a whole bunch of this, a whole bunch of that. Like, it's not the fact that you gotta go like 20 minutes to find something. Like, stuff is gonna be there, but there's not a lot of like attractions that is around fully. Like, it's here and there, but not a lot, and a lot of people just don't like that. So Denton is literally a college town. Like, it's a college town. You just gotta think of what to do and then see if you can do it, like I said. And plus, Dallas is a good 35, 40, depending on if you want to push it, maybe 30, 25, but it's pretty far, will indeed say. But it's okay. That was awkward. This man just literally just like drove up right. Like, we not in the forest or the woods, but if you're like a full-on blown city, I don't know if a college town fully for you. Is the parties. Okay, the parties is like a con and a pro. There's some that are good and there's some that are bad. You just gotta think which one to go to. Which one do you really want to drive to go to, or which one do you want to pay this much to go to? Okay, some of these parties be costing maybe a good $40, $50. I don't know if those are the good parties, because I didn't really go to those that really cost that much, because around sometimes a very broke college student. Okay, not broke. Broke is not in my vocabulary. What's the word? Okay, we're just gonna say I didn't have a lot of money. Okay, and I really had to prioritize my money to really think, do I really want to go to this party, and do I really want to spend this much money? And then come and find out that the next week I had something and I needed to use that money, so then I would miss out on those. But then there are some parties that are like a good $5, $10, you know? So don't think you have to go to every single party, because if you spend a good $60 on a party and it's not good, you're not getting a refund. You're not getting a refund. But there are some good parties out there, I will indeed say. That is a pro about UNT, is that their parties are good. And as you know, we are in Denton, so there are a little bitty small little spaces. So there are going to be a couple of parties that are going to be, you know, outside of Denton. You know, you got Louisville, Dallas parties, Arlington parties, Fort Worth parties. Just know where to go, okay? Just know where to go. Okay, so that was all of the cons, okay, that I can think of. So now we're gonna get into the pros. Alright. Something about UNT is that they indeed do have a lot of clubs and a lot of extracurriculars. Like a lot. Like when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Okay? You got from like sports, women empowerment, men, businesses, like it's just a lot of variety of clubs that you wouldn't even think of. Like yesterday I was going through like some clubs because I was like, okay, I want to join more clubs this year for my sophomore year. Like it's a whole big old, I think it's like a good 700 to 800 to 900 clubs. Like there's a lot of clubs. It's a club. Anything you can think of. Yep, that's a club. That's another club. See, positivity all the way, no negativity. One is jobs. Now, okay, we have a lot of jobs. Okay, it ranges from dining hall jobs, the rec center, being TAs, assistants, clerk desk operators, RAs, jobs everywhere. Here's a little con. It might be hard for you to get a job. Okay, but once you do get a job, you will keep that job. I will indeed say you will keep that job. So this is one thing that like sold me as an incoming freshman was the campus. The campus is beautiful. I was like a green person, but I wasn't like a full-blown green person. Like now my favorite color is yellow and green, baby. Like the campus is beautiful. I will indeed say it's big. It's like modern but not too old and not too new, and it just like livens me up every single time I get out of my dorm and I go to the main campus. Like the greenery, the trees, the building, the union, when we win a game, like the lights just light up, everything is just green. It's just it just sold me. Like it's so pretty. I indeed love it. I love it. It just has that effect on some people. It has an effect on me. So if it has an effect on you, we're locked into it. If you haven't toured it, please go tour it. If you haven't stepped foot on it, please go step foot. And if you haven't done your orientation, what are you doing? Thank you. Pause. I just had a good news. Wednesday is coming back. Wednesday is coming back on June 17th. Wednesday is coming. Announced Wednesday is coming on Netflix. Oh my goodness. That was a nice intermission. Let's get back to the video. Okay. Another pro is that the library is open 24/7. 24/7. And I believe there's like a good maybe like four to 5 floors. There's one level where it's just like completely silent. Like it's silent. 2 levels by the stairs, but then the other ones you're gonna have to take the elevator to go up, and those are like the levels where it starts getting even quieter. It's like the Willis, and then there's Sycamore, a library as well too. Everything is there. The resources are there for you. Like I'm not gonna lie, they got the resources, baby. They got the resources. And also you can rent out laptops, and they got cameras for rent too. Like everything. Another thing is that the application process is very fast. It is very fast. I put my application in December or January, and I got that back maybe like a week later. And if you were confused about something, you can call them and they will answer and pick up like that and help you figure out what's going on. They were up there. You were the first priority. Freshmen are the first priority. I will indeed say. I don't know about the sophomores and juniors and seniors like that, but freshmen are their first priority. 111. Sorry, I do that every single time. But another pro was that the campus and the people are very friendly and welcoming. And it just, you didn't feel judged. You didn't feel like you were out of place. There's always someone for someone at this college. I will indeed say. There is literally someone for someone. If you are a goth, an emo, you will find someone that is like that. If you like to dress up in your own style and everything, you will find something, you will find someone like that. If you are just like down to earth, like an earthy girl and everything, you will find someone. Everyone has someone at this college. You just gotta find them. Like I was with my friends, we were going to this party, and this girl was like, oh hey, you're going to and she was like, oh my goodness, I can't wait to see you. And we're just like, she's talking to, oh okay, like, oh, like we are, like we'll see you there too, like what? Like, it was just, the vibe was just there, like, throughout any race, any ethnicity. It was just there. Everybody is just, it was there. I will indeed say it was giving, welcoming. Okay. Another pro is that if you are vegan or vegetarian, you do not have to worry. There is there's cafes that are for you and give you a lot of choices as well. There's a whole like restaurant on the Union floor that's like dealing with like pasta and everything. Like, everywhere is for someone. Okay, if you like to eat this, they got it. If you want to, they got it. It's everywhere. You might be going to one dining hall and stay there the whole entire year, but that is your dining hall. It's free for all. You paying for this. You paying for your meal plan and you paying for your room. Eat one plate, go back, get another plate. If you want to eat 4 plates in one day, go ahead and do it. And one sitting, go ahead and do it. What I think is that a lot of deans, counselors, TAs, some professors, I'm not gonna say all, did say that they do want to see you pass. They want to see you pass. Some might make it harder, but some will make sure you pass. If you don't know, anatomy is one of the hardest classes in college. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. Anatomy is one of the hardest classes in college. I don't care which college you go to, but anatomy is one of the hardest classes you're gonna be taking. What I can say is that if you go to a dean and really talk to them before you drop that class, they will knock some sense into you. I stayed in the class. So they want you to pass, okay? They want you to pass. They don't want you to be behind. They don't want you to like slack off. They are there for you all the way. So I will indeed say, just make sure you also schedule your revising periods. Like, your revising period, your advisor will really help you, okay? They will make sure you're taking the right classes, the right courses at the right time. Please. I have really just like grown to love was downtown Denton, okay? A lot of people don't like it because their downtown is way different. I will indeed say Houston downtown is big. It is big, I will indeed say. I didn't even think Denton had a downtown because it was so small. But they have a downtown, okay? I don't know why in my head I was thinking of Pound Town, but even though I said downtown. Downtown, just left downtown. Let me stop. Downtown Denton is just so adorable. It is so small and so pretty. It's just like little restaurants, little stores, it's just like a little thing with like a big old like building right in the middle of it. But it's so adorable. It's so adorable. I love it. I love it so much. The first time I came down here for touring, we went to downtown Denton and it was really nice. They had little shops too around that was just like selling stuff. Of course they got bars, you know, if you're of that age. I'm only 18, you know. I'm finna turn 19 July 3rd. Pro will be the networking at UNT. UNT is a very big school, okay? Everybody's there to do something and everybody is there that has done something, okay? They just have like a lot of variety of resources that you just need to go out and really experience yourself. So like, let's say you're coming into college and you're starting your shirt company. Almost everybody at that school sells something pertaining to shorts, shirts, shoes, socks, anything. You can like branch out and talk to someone and they're like, oh yeah, I know someone that also sells and have their own shop. And you can like, it's just networking, ongoing. And I believe this is my last one, unless I can think of something out of the random. But the location. Okay. Oh! Sorry. Sorry, I had milk before this, and I'm like a little lactose intolerant, so it's really killing me at the moment. The location of UNT, it is around a lot of things that you would have not expected it to be around. So even though Denton is like its own little city, and to get to like attractions and all that is pretty far, but it's close to a Ross, it's close to Sam's, it's close to Walmart. Like, you only drive in, let's say like maybe like 5 minutes to get somewhere to like get stuff. And like I said, you can take a bus to go there. That's literally it's such a pro because it's just like you don't got to go far to get somewhere. You got to use your resources wisely. Search up stuff, find out how far. It's not even that far. There's also a mall, the Golden Triangle Mall. I will say it's not the biggest, and it may not have a lot of good stores inside of it, but they got a good amount of good stores from someone that has went inside every single time. Okay, they are good. So yeah, that's definitely okay. So those were all the pros and cons that I can think of at this moment. So I wrote down like a little tips for you guys that are like incoming freshmen or just like in general. 1, professors. Search them up. But a lot of people do say Rate My Professor does have a good ratings on them. So I mean, I wouldn't say maybe all the professors are on there, but I guess some. I don't really know. I didn't use the app. 2, get out of your room. You can go to the library or go to the union. Me personally, I love the union. I wasn't the person that stayed in the library 24 hours, but the union, the 4th floor, baby, the 4th floor, that was my cup of tea. That union came in handy. It came in handy. But yeah, please get out of your room. Please get out of your room. Especially if you are a freshman. You came to college. You could have been in your room at home. Let's be so for real. You could have been taking online classes at home in your room if you just did it, if you just wanted to stay in your room. Like, you really could have. Another one is college is not like high school. It's not. 1, because you know in high school you take the same classes first semester and second semester, but you change it up. The first semester you have your classes, and then the next semester you have a whole different set of classes. It's not like high school. You're barely gonna see the same person you saw the next time. You're gonna be seeing a whole lot of different people. The workload is a little bit different, the speed's a little bit different. Like, sometimes I'll be going to bed and I'm like, dang, like I'm really in a dorm, like in a box, in a bigger box, on a big campus, away from my parents. Okay, one more thing that I do indeed have to say. UNT has so many events, movies in like big rooms that you can just go into and just watch a movie with your friends, or having like a freaking amusement park outside, literally having like roller coaster, I'm not joking with you, literally having that, or having people come and like perform at school, or like having carnival day, or having ice cream day. Like, there is so many events. They're providing this much stuff for you to just get out and explore and just do things, like a lot of fairs, a lot of job fairs, career fairs. Because 1, a lot of people go to those events. 2, a lot of people go to those events. And 3, you're gonna be missing out on a lot and seeing a lot, and like experiencing the college, like the vibe, the experience. Everything is just gonna be missed because you want to like stay to yourself or stay in your room. College is to get out of your comfort zone. I'm not saying change your whole vibe or your whole image or your whole like everything different about yourself, but like it's a time to really like see who you really are and who you want to become. Meet new people, network, and just have fun. And always, always stay focused. It will catch you in the butt. You are on your own, okay? You are on your own. And some people do not realize that they are on their own until it's late. I'm just saying, that's a valuable tip. That is a valuable tip about college. Please, please stay on it. I rambled enough. If you stay to the end, I really do like appreciate you guys so much. I will try to post more. My birthday is coming up, so see about that. Like, share, and subscribe, and please comment down any more videos that you would like to see me do. Have a wonderful day or night or evening, depending on when you guys are watching this. Okay, bye.